near enough for a party.
Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the live stream. It is Friday, May 27th, 2022. Today we're going to be doing a little more Adventures of Blondie and Big Tex, or Adventures of Big Tex and Blondie, I don't know. I'll get that right eventually. It's only episode 2, so bear with me. Move the camera. It's over that away now. Turn the mini-map off, and I might actually turn the camera off of quite a bit too. I went back and watched yesterday's live stream. I don't do a ton of that, but I wanted to see, since it was the first episode, were there any things I could change, maybe make it a little better. There were some really cool full-screen cinematic moments yesterday that I was like, oh man, I gotta take advantage of that more. So I turned Blondie's mini-map off and did a little test run this morning with it, and I really like the way it looked. I think you guys are going to appreciate it too. Eventually it will go to Letterbox, but the Letterbox cinematic that everyone's used to. But I like the full screen cinematic. I like the way it looks out, any icons on the screen. I don't know. We're going to give this a shot. We're going to give it a try and see how it goes. But either way, welcome. It is episode number 2 of Adventures of Big Tex and Blondie. I also did something different with the lighting. Hopefully this will work out better as far as being able to see my beautiful face, my handsome face, right? You guys keep talking about my handsome face. So we'll keep that there for now. And like I said, I can always turn it off. I figured out if I hit the PS button, I go away. It brings up the game menu, which then allows me to kind of show you guys, again, full screen, right? Gets my mug out of the picture. I think it looks pretty cool. Allows me to disappear if I need to take a drink of water. You'll hear me sipping on some water here in just a second. Also, guys, just a quick heads up, my neighbor is mowing his lawn, so if you hear some humming in the background, that's probably what it is. But anyway, I see some people checking in. Sir Will, how's it going? Good morning. Gypsy Gorilla, morning, bud. Look at that. Caught you bright and early. Yeah, man, like the second one in here. Congrats. I'll send you your silver medal in the mail. Welcome and good morning to you as well. Mr. Johnson, good morning. How's it going? Saw you hopped in with Dead Girl last night, trying to fend off Diana. Emphasis on the trying, and by no means is that a judgment of you. I know, I know. It's not always the easiest task to fight off Diana. Then once that random jumped in, I was like, I feel like I should jump in and start fighting in random so that you and Dead Girl could get back to fighting Diana. But I had already turned my console off by then, and I needed to save my strength and energy for shenanigans today. So you lost horribly and had nightmares. That's hilarious. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some dailies here. Hopefully my mug's not in the way. Perfect. I like the way that looks. Under general, we have 5 chickens skinned, 1 go on call and complete a story mission, 5 herbs sold, 3 player kills in free roam events, 3 player kills with a shotgun in free roam events, 5 small animal carcasses broken down, 1 visited Bulger Glade. You can see I did a bunch of these already. I don't know that I'm definitely not gonna do these free roam events in stream. I may go back and get them afterwards. It's 0.1 week though. I also tested the chicken skin to see if you could do greater prairie chickens. You cannot. So you'll have to find domestic chickens, and as you guys know by now, hopefully I don't do domestic chickens. I don't kill them, I don't skin them, unless it's in a 0.25 week. Maybe I'll think about it. Under roles, Bounty Hunter, we have 1 bounty hunt completed with 5 minutes or more left, 3 living bounty targets in a photograph, 1 player bounty collected. Under Trader, 3 camp stews eaten, 6 large animal carcasses donated to crypts, 10 small animal carcasses donated to Crips. You can see I already did one there by accident. Whoops! As I was getting set up this morning, I screwed up. Under collector, 3 American wildflowers found, 6 collectibles collected, 3 fossils found. We'll come back to this in just a minute. Put a footnote in it. Moonshiner, 2 crafted toxic moonshine, $200 money made from moonshine sold, and 1 moonshine sold with at least 18 bottles intact. Last but not least, naturalist, 5 animal samples sold to Harriet. It is actually 5 animal samples sold to Harriet yesterday, not like yesterday when I screwed that up. 2 legendary animals found using pheromones, and 2 sedated animals revived. All right, so I want to circle back to collector. If you follow the path that I'm going to do today, and you save your 3rd wildflower for your 6th collectible, you can get 10 out of 9. Here's how you do it, and here's how we're going to do it. So just kind of laying out the pathway, which is weird for me. This is very weird. I know you guys, if you've been following the channel for a while, you know I don't like planning things out, but I kind of wanted to this morning when I saw that we could do a 10 for 9. So you do your $200 money made from moonshine sold. At the same time, you're probably going to get your 18 bottles intact. If not, save those and make sure you get them later. That's your first 2, right? Then you're coming to sedated animals and sold to Harriet. That's 3 and 4. You craft your toxic moonshine. That's 5. Head to your camp. Eat your stew. That's 6. Small animal carcasses donated to Crips is 7. Then you do your fossils. That will give you 8. Get your 3 wildflowers, making sure that your 3rd wildflower is your 6th collectible. So you're going to have to not loot. Don't loot anything. If you kill somebody, if you do a hideout or whatever, don't loot anything unless you don't care about this. But if you want to try and get 10 for 9, if you're in your 0.25 week, it can reap some pretty big benefits for it. It's an extra 0.25 gold. That's how you do it. And I'll show you guys exactly how I do that. Now, you have to do flowers because for some reason, whenever you dig something, it doesn't count. So it'll give you the 6th collectible, and it won't count your 3rd fossil. Same is true with coins, arrowheads, any family heirlooms you have to dig. But yeah, as long as you save your 3rd flower to be your 6th collectible, and you already set yourself up for 8 going into it, you should get 10 for 9. So let's go ahead and try that out, all right? I'm going to have Blondie leave the Moonshine Shack. Like I said, we're doing $200 money made from moonshine and 18 bottles intact first. Hopefully we don't screw up the wagon delivery too badly.
I have a list of new patrons for you.
No, you have a new list of patrons for Big Tex, not for her. So we'll get her outside. We'll make Big Tex get up from his comfortable seat in the moonshine bar. We'll fire Marcel up. You guys probably saw I did a bunch of generals already. I think I'm going to do that from now on. So I get up pretty early, and it's tough for me to wait until 9 o'clock to play this game. So I'm going to do some general challenges, anything not posse related. I'm going to do that on my own time. All right, we have Berry Cobbler, $226. We should be able to get these first 2. $200 made and 18 bottles intact. Marcel is talking. He's on mute. We'll go over here and wait for the wagon. While we're waiting, I'll check on chat. Black Knight, how's it going? Good morning. Gypsy loves a 10 out of 9 day. It's day 28 for you. Perfect way to end. Nice, man. That's awesome. Don't loop. You need that 7 cents. And honestly, it's really about the treasure maps for me. There was a period of time where the treasure maps were dishing out pretty well. Chat's moving pretty fast. I saw Louise. Good morning. Birdie, good morning. Driftin, good morning. It works for you every time when you dig? Really? I've had some trouble with that. Usually it gives me the 3rd collectible. I mean the 6th collectible, but not the credit for the 3rd of that category. Spend some time changing your character to look more like Yosemite Sam. It's hilarious. Nice. I'd be interested in seeing some pictures of that. Here's Big Tex. Wagon's loaded in. And Horn Fence. Alright, this could be tricky. We're hoping for our 18 bottles. We're going to swap the reins over to Blondie. We're hoping for our 18 bottles here in order to pull this off. Good thing with 2 characters, she'll also have Moonshine. So if for some reason we botch this, I don't know. It could be. We have a backup plan. Dutch, we got a backup plan. You just gotta have a little faith. Well, it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody got a body like me, but I gotta think twice before I give my heart away. Guys, it's Friday. I'm in like best mood ever. It's Memorial Day weekend, like, and you know, obviously, thank you for your service to our service members. It's not just a 3-day weekend, but it's okay to be excited about it being a 3-day weekend too. We got some big plans this weekend. We got some t-ball. We're actually having picture day tomorrow if it doesn't rain out. We're doing one of Morgan's friends has a birthday party on Sunday, and then on Monday I think we're gonna head down to the shoreline here. Maybe get some seafood. But yeah, looking forward to it. I'm excited. That's why I'm singing. Are they making me stop? All right, they're making me stop. I have no idea where the spot is. Can I turn the mini map off? Oh, here we go. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, yeah. You got it, Chief.
We're gonna search your wagon from
Okay, go ahead. Search your wagon. Go ahead. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Easy, easy. Guns away. We're good. We should get 18 bottles now for sure. Renegade, how's it going, bud? Young Chris, how's it going?
If I sold moonshine and thereby was an idiot, I'd
Birdie says, miss the East Coast seafood. Yeah, it's kind of funny how that works out, right? Let's get into the food conversation. I missed the East Coast seafood when I was living in Texas, but you know what I miss now even more? Authentic Mexican food. Like, the Mexican restaurants around here, forget it. Forget it. It's just not the same. I wish there were a place you could go and get all that stuff. Like, good barbecue anywhere outside the South. Good seafood anywhere outside the Northeast. Good Mexican food anywhere outside of Texas and California. It just isn't the same. But we've got pretty good pizza here too. I wouldn't want to give that up. My aunt and uncle moved out to California a few years back, and well, probably 30 years ago at this point. But they tell us all the time how terrible the pizza is out there compared to where we live. Tell you what, it's a good thing I've done this route 1,000 times. Who needs a mini-map? Spill the drop. It's alright. It'll be okay. Biggest concern is going over the train tracks, getting into Van Horn. And as long as you're not being chased by revenue agents, it's all good. It's all good, man. I finished Ozark this week, so I could finally turn my attention to the new season of Better Call Saul, the last final season of Better Call Saul. I had to finish up Ozark first, though. I was a little underwhelmed with the ending of Ozark. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't quite what I thought would happen. It didn't feel like a series finale. It felt more like a season finale. And I won't say much more than that for those who haven't seen it. Actually, I really liked the way the half season ended. I kind of think that should have been, they should have found a way to work that and make that be the actual ending. But that's just my opinion. His days ain't short, says the man on the horse, riding slowly through Van Horn. Sir, I have some moonshine for you. I would like my $200 and my 18 bottles intact. Dailies. Perfect every time. You try and time for 9 using 2 metal detectors and 3 diggables. It doesn't work. Okay. Moonshine sold with 18 bottles intact. And Oh, she only got. Haha, that's right. Okay, good. She only gets $45 because it's his moonshine. So he just got it. I am going to. That's what we're gonna do. We're swap posses. And down. We can still do this. We can still do this. We have the ways and the means. I'll have him join her posse. She does a reason why. He gonna posse up with her. Have her go to her shack. Shakalak. I hate this fast travel. They need to move that. Like, just move it a foot this way so that you don't jump on a freaking ramp like that every time. Enter Moon Shack with posse. Spill a drop, pick it up. Yeah. Bernie saying couldn't find good Mexican food on the East Coast. We have amazing choices for authentic here, and you're part of Ohio. Interesting. I wouldn't think Ohio would have good Mexican food, but you never know. It just isn't this. I mean, we had I live right in Dallas, so a lot of the Mexican restaurants were like authentic. It was amazing. It was glorious. I gotta get back there. I haven't been back in quite a while. Morning, Cassie. How are you? Yeah, her moon shakalaka. Moon shakalaka laka laka. We're waiting for Big Tex to get inside the shack here. He travels a little slowly. PS4. He's a little slow, that guy. It's alright. Slow but steady, man. Winning the race, like the tortoise.
Now, we have a batch ready for.
Sorry, you guys are having to listen to Marcel after all.
I trust you. I know. You are not like the rest, menteur, tricheur. But when I give a batch to you, I know you will guard it with your life. You will not let a little thing like a barrage of bullets get in your way, huh?
You're back in the hospital
I tell
again.
you, these are valuable customers. You will look after every last jug. So, they are yours. Allez-y.
Allez-y. I have no idea what that means. On your way, maybe? Alright, Big Tex is on the wagon. Where are we going? Blackwater Saloon. Alright, cool. Not bad. Actually, I feel like running through this roadblock, whether they try to stop me or not, just to get a little action going. Let's see what happens. I already got my 18 bottles. Here we go. Go, go, go. It's crazy too, you guys can't see what's on the mini-map. Are there revenue agents chasing us? Are there not? You guys will have to wait and find out. Which is cool, I didn't intend for that. But it is one more thing, I kind of want to try to make this as realistic as possible. At some point I might even remove my face. It'd be nice to turn off the HUD completely, right? And then they're just like riding through the plains here. All true, full, not really cinematic per se, but it would look cinematic. We'll see. We're still kind of ironing this whole idea out. I'll be able to see it because I have Big Texas mini-map up, but it's all, for me, it's like all about the experience for you guys. Like, I can go and play with myself on my own time. Oh, dynamite. I heard it. I thought I heard it. Sounded like dynamite stick got tossed there. Oh, didn't turn. Oh, Big Tex just got shot. Alright, we're in town near civilians. Stop firing your guns, revenue agents. Alright, now she should get her 200. Play with myself and get them 1K subs. Hey, yeah, actually, I meant to do this, and I totally forgot. I totally forgot. I was so worried about the rest of my setup this morning.
Take care of that horse there. Real fine. Hey, you don't need that out. Come on.
There you go, guys. And I'm gonna do that. So that everybody can see it. And I mean it. Thank you guys. Cassie can attest to this. Key can attest to this. I say it a lot, but for those of you who haven't heard it, a year ago I was sitting here with 25 subs and 3 or 4 people coming in per day. So I really appreciate the fact there's 14 people in here right now. Usually we get around 20. I just appreciate each and every one of you guys. It means a lot to me that I have reached 400 subs. It's not something I ever set a goal for. It's not something I ever even considered, but here we are.
Hello.
Next stop, 500. All right, let's take a look at our dailies. We got these 2 moonshiners done. We got these naturalists still to do. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna head over to Emerald. Just totally cut in front of that guy. While she's traveling, we'll get Big Tex over there as well. Might be hearing the lawnmower now, guys. Apologies. It's my neighbor mowing his lawn. Fast travel to Emerald. Alright, Big Tex is on his way. Let's go ahead and do this. We don't need 2 horses. We'll give Midas the day off. Well, a little bit of a break, I guess. Where's Big Tex? I thought I saw him spawning in. There he is. I put him right next to the board. Thanks. And then we'll ride over to where the sheeps are. Of course, I was bragging yesterday about the sheeps always being here. Today, they're nowhere to be found. No, they're there. We're gonna do 4 because ultimately he needs his dailies as well. Oh, she doesn't have her gun though. Well, here's what we're gonna do: varmint rifle, sedative. Make sure they stay in the pen. Funny how it sounds like a pop gun. And then, what was the last one? This one? Alright. There's one. There's 2. That last sheep never fell, huh? Is it, like, broken? There it goes. When are you over with the black mane and tail on the Breton? It's like the way the natural mane has the bangs. Yeah, it's funny. So I'm not gonna give too much away, but I contacted my artwork guy about getting me a fresh cover photo and some new artwork. Let's leave it at that. So I was taking pictures in the stable this morning of Punisher, and I never really noticed this before. I think because it looks so different in free roam than it does in the stables. But the I guess they're called feathers, right? The hair that's on the horse's hooves. They look dark enough that the black mane and tail work when you're in free roam. But and I'll show you guys in a second here with Blondie. But in the stable with the lighting, it looks like really white. Like it looks gray here, but it looks really white in the stable, and it looked kind of weird with the white feathers, right, the hair on the hooves, and the black mane and tail. It was the first time I had noticed that, so it's hilarious that you're coming around to this side of things, and I was thinking, I was thinking about maybe switching it up. I wish there was a way, and I know you guys are going to feel me on this, but true customization, right? I would love to have be able to truly customize the horse, not just like the mane and tail, but maybe the feathers on the hooves, maybe some of the coloring. Maybe I want it to be like less speckled or more speckled. Whatever the case may be, I just think it would be cool to have that kind of customization. And I know that they can do it because in GTA you can customize everything from like, the size of a hood scoop to the wings on the tail of a car or whatever. So it's definitely possible. But anyway, so I'm going to go true cinematic here. You guys are going to see me disappear. My face will disappear. I'm staring at the game menu, but I can look down at the stream right now and it looks true cinematic. I think that looks pretty cool. You just don't like the natural mane and tail color look? You're thinking the black looked pretty good on screen right now? Yeah, I'm curious to see what my artwork guy can do with it too. Color slider, yep, definitely. Schneider Ramirez, hello. Cassie's heading to sleep. Congrats on 400. Thank you, Cassie. Have a good night's sleep. Try and get some rest. And, as we talked about before, it's the #1 way to heal up. Get some rest. Let me see who else I may have missed coming in the chat here. Cassie said I'm awesome. Thank you. Mr. J said no thank you. Birdie says I deserve more than 400. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm happy with 400 though. Really happy. Never really set out with any kind of subscriber goal in mind. It was always just about having fun. Trying to show and share my knowledge of the game while having fun with it. So we're heading down to Harriet to try to sell our 5 samples. I can almost guarantee she's going to spray both of these guys. But we'll see. You never know with Harriet. She may be in a good mood today. Maybe she's heading into a 3-day weekend as well. Arrived at our destination. We'll have Blondie. Let's have Blondie try her luck first.
Hey there! I don't bite, I leave that to my friends.
Yeah, sure, you sound so
I know
nice.
what you've been doing.
Ooh.
I sincerely hope you're here on friendly terms.
Okay, she's like a medium angry. I don't think she's gonna spray me.
A trade? What do you propose?
I propose you take these samples.
Can you imagine
and
molding
pay me
as a human? I wish I could some days. This
Definitely have our
beautiful creature
5.
is not so different from you or me. Practically the same.
Looking for that gold. There it is, 0.1.
I can't wait to get these scales under a microscope. Small, but often very fast.
Alright, cool. So that's another daily. We're up to 4 with that, I think. Alright, let's see.
Just keep an open
The big
mind.
guy's turn. He was a little more active with the hunting than Blondie was. Let's listen for him to get sprayed. I don't know what's going on because I can't hear that audio. She may be cussing him out right now. Ready? Oh, she's chill. Wow, I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked. Harriet's in a good mood today. Sell her the samples. He just got 0.4 for something. Why would he have gotten 0.4 gold for that? Does it look like 0.4? Things that make you go... 5 of 5 sold. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Let's go to camp. My camp's not too far from here. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. I need to switch back to his posse. Which means I have to get off of his horse. Otherwise, it's going to take me off of his horse anyway. Go like this. Whoops. Outlaws Assemble was reformed. You have joined Outlaws Assemble. Alright, let me see if his camp moved. No, still right over here. Cool. What am I doing? Oh, we gotta eat some stews. And donate 10 small animal carcasses. Well, in Blondie's case, only 9, because like I said, I screwed that up earlier and already donated one. Oh, I hear a big gator. What if it's a sun gator? Might just be regular gators. Sun gator at 11 o'clock at night? It's possible. I see the moon beaver at 11 a.m. That got all jacked up at some point. Hey Nat, how's it going? Weekend in 4 hours for you in the UK? Nice. Mr. Johnson would love to mix horses as breed and gender match for rare colors. Yeah, same. Same. I used to play this game. It's a silly little game. It was fun for a while, though. I played it for maybe 6 months. Called Pocket Frogs. And the goal of Pocket Frogs was to take 2 frogs. One could be like a green certain breed of a frog, and one would be a blue certain breed of a frog, and you breed them together and see if you get rare breeds of frogs, and you're building out like your frog pond or whatever.
Head still rolling from the road.
Oops, that's not what I want to do. But I could see something. 1, 2, 3? No. 1, 2. Why is it 2 to get to the long view, wide view? Anyway, that would be something interesting. Not obviously that game was like for kids, so they'd have to do something about that to make it cooler. But yeah, something like that where you just, maybe you take, in my case, steel gray Breton and a buckskin Mustang, and maybe you can get a steel gray Mustang or a buckskin Breton, or maybe you get one of each, one of the same breeds. It doesn't have to be like an exact thing. I don't know. I think it would be cool. Be fun to try and get like a rare horse mane. We'll do slow. I should let him make this too. Whoa, why didn't it gray that out? Oh, there it goes. It was running a little behind. Yeah, it's like slow. Slow to react. We'll just do high quality. Can be any stew. Just have to eat 3 of them. It's supposed to be 102? No, 104? Whew, man. And having been in Las Vegas a couple years in a row, having lived in Texas, being in Florida, it gets really humid here. I've been pretty much, I mentioned it last night during Dead Girl stream. I was joking because someone said I was from the East Coast, or in Eastern Time Zone, and I was like, East Side? Which, you know, I care not for regional arguments. There is no best region. They all have their goods and their bads. But for me, there's also like the whole like, oh, it's a dry heat, so it's not as bad. F that, dude. Heat is heat. Like, if it's hot, it's hot. I don't like humidity either. Like, the last thing I want to do is get out of the shower in Florida and because it's 80, be sweating because of humidity. But I don't think it's any worse or better. You know, for my taste, if it's hot, it's hot. That 104 is oppressive. That is hot, whether it's humid or not. All right, our camp stews are done. We'll head over to Crips. Do our small animal carcasses. She's already got one, so we'll just do 2.
Okay then, no comment.
3. 4.
Okay, this'll have to do.
5.
Yeah, anything's better than nothing.
I don't know why I skipped the bat. He's 6.
Beautiful.
7.
I'll take whatever I can get.
8.
Guess beggars can't be choosers.
9.
I suppose this'll do.
10. Crips is so pissed off with all of that. Alright, so she's got her 10. Let me go ahead and show you guys this. If you're looking for small animal carcasses today, I've got a few spots that I think will help you. I know a lot of people tend to just collect them and hang on to them for days like today. But this area here is really good for like toads. And then you come over here, there's rats. Also keep an eye on the sky in this area, there's bats. You could probably get your 10 right here. If not, I like to go to Elysium Pool. Just go in the cave, you get some bats, and then there should be some rats in there also. Also, Kratos, I don't know if you're here or not, but if you're watching this on the replay at all, you were looking the other day for a picture of a bat. I think I found a method for you to get one. I went into the pool, into the cave at the pool, and went pretty deep into the cave looking for rats. And when I came back out, there were 3 bats hanging on the entrance of this cave. If you walk up slowly with your camera out, you may be able to get a picture that way. In fact, I did end up shooting one of them. I think it was on Big Tex. I ended up shooting one of them as it was hanging upside down from the top of the cave there, right at the cave entrance. But I don't think you can't get it going this way because the water's in the way. So go into the cave a little bit, far enough for them to respawn back in, and you should be able to do it. So hopefully that helps. Oh, and then I wanted to show you my third area for small animals. If you're out this way, if you're out west, there's 2 chipmunks that always spawn right here, and also a ton of birds in the daytime. Songbirds, tanagers, orioles, whatever. I mean, this is ridiculous amounts of birds. That would be my other spot I would check. And then last but not least, most of you know the chipmunks that are up at the taxidermy spot. So I think there's also some rats at this spot here. So if you're in a valley, maybe you come down. But yeah, I think those are where I would say would be my hot spots for small animal carcasses. If you're looking for 1, maybe you have 9, right? And you're looking for a 10th one in order to get your daily done. That would be the spots I would check out. All right, so let me go ahead and do my donations on Big Tex as well. He has to do all 10 of them. It's a good chipmunk. A couple bats. Another bat. Toad. 2 more bats. A rat. And I think I have 3 sparrows, but I feel like I only need 2, so we'll do them one by one, see if we get our goal. There we go, got it. Cool. Alright, so that's $200 money made, 18 bottles intact, sedated animals revived, sample sold to Harriet. I didn't do my toxic moonshine yet, we did our camp stews and our 10 small animals. Alright, let's do... I gotta burn some to make some here, as I usually do with the toxic moonshine. I throw it across here, hopefully nothing's over there. And then we'll make sure he doesn't stand in it. He threw his underhand, that's funny. Bring him over to campsite. Put him in the crafting menu. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I'm going to do it, though. We'll do a little crafting at the wilderness camp, or campfire. Some co-crafting. Look at this. Aren't they cute? Can't see them anymore, of course. There's one for her. 2 for her. Should be a daily complete. Look for our gold. Got it. And then with him, he doesn't actually move. That's hilarious. He's crafting right now. You guys can't see it. Did he get his gold? He got his gold. Alright, so now we just need our collectibles, which is our fossils. We're going to do our fossils first, and then we'll get our flowers. Again, the goal today was to get 10 for 9. So if we do our fossils first, and then our flowers, we should be able to get it. Gypsy's saying he could do it the other way around. I trust him, but I don't want to risk it today. Maybe I'll try it some other day. I've never had good luck with that, though. Also, I want to check before we head out from camp. I want to double check to make sure that it truly is. We should be at 7, I think. I can't see it. There it is, 7. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're setting ourselves up here. The fossils will make 8. The flowers will make 9 and 10. Let me catch up on chat here a little bit. Humidity is a lot worse, being hot and sticky. Yeah. You saw the East Coast, West Coast beef. Yeah, it didn't last very long. I acquiesced pretty quickly. I'm just, this is not one of those things I'm interested in. I've lived all over. I spent 6 weeks in India, so. Plus, isn't East Coast, West Coast beef what led to the death of Tupac and Biggie? You think we would have learned? We lost 2 greats because of stupid stuff like that, so. We're heading over, get a fossil over here. Can't see anything in this fog, man. We're doing pretty good on time, too. 45 minutes. To get each of them a 10 for 9, I'll take it. I'll take it every time out. Which is good, because it leaves us some extra time for me to show you guys some stuff today. Some little tricks I've been able to pull since I started this 2-console, 2-TV setup. Involving, one, the setup of it. I know Dead Girl was asking about that, so I can kind of walk you guys through a little bit of that. And how exactly that works. And then also, a little trick Saracen showed us the other day. Oh! I don't know what happened there, but that was brutal. Oh man, Punisher stopped on a dime. Big Tex wasn't ready. Objects in motion will stay in motion. I can't hear the audio on this. I'm having a heck of a time trying to find this fossil. There we go. Thank you, Rosie. Appreciate that. Also, hello, bud. How are you? Yeah, it happened yesterday, sometime around 4 o'clock. I was getting ready to head out and go to T-ball. We had T-ball practice last night. And I got the notification I had a new subscriber. And when I went and looked, it said 400. It's pretty cool. Alright, so this will be Fossil 1 of 3, Collectible 1 of 6. California, you spent time in North Carolina being in the military, back and forth. Iraq and Kuwait, it wasn't too bad, but the sun here in Vegas is like so ruthless, something. Yeah, and I feel like it's probably because, like, it's the desert, right? It's flat. Plus, I feel like any city, like, I don't know if you're actually in, like, Vegas proper or not, and you don't need to tell me if you are, but just for purposes of conversation, any city always runs a little hotter than like the outskirts. So like I used to work in one of the major cities here, and I guess I kind of do now that I'm back at the office, but it's always hotter. I think because of the blacktop, like the pavement and all the buildings, like it's just all, you know, it's concrete jungle, so all the concrete I think makes it so that it's always hotter there. But I don't know. I hiked in outside of Las Vegas, Red Rock Canyon, right? I think it's called Red Rock Canyon. Saw some desert bighorn sheep while I was out there, or Sierra Nevadas. I'm not sure which one they were, but I think they're deserts. Either way, it was a cool experience. I got up really early. I was the first one there on the trail by like 6 a.m. because I didn't want to deal with the heat. It was about a 6-hour hike, so I got back to the car around noon. Holy, it was blistering. Like, I was gone. I left. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I went back to the hotel and got in the pool. It's the bull. The heat gets here and likes to gamble. And yes, thank you, Birdie, for saying that. Mr. J, thank you for your service. Thank you to all our military personnel this weekend. It's not all about hot dogs and beer, right? It's a holiday for a reason, a good reason. Checkpoint here? Oh no, there we go. Alright, we'll have him hop off. I did the view thing again though, didn't I? That's right. I like that I kept him in frame. Didn't even try as a gator right here. Don't be eating me, gator.
Come on now.
Oh, this could be a problem. Let's see what happens here. Blondie gonna get run over. Oh, here we go. Oh, look out. Punisher's a good boy. He moved out of the way. Good job, Punisher. I mean, he's the real star of the show. We talked about that before. You guys know that already. Oh. Blondie might hit 435 today. See what happens there. Mr. Smith, hello, not a name I recognize. Might be your first time here. If it is, welcome. If not, welcome back. Alright, that's fossil 2 of 2. Technically there is a flower not too far, but it's on an island. Kind of, I don't know. I don't feel like dealing with gators right now. I'm not in the mood to deal with the gators. We're gonna go, ultimately we're gonna go here for our third fossil, but I'm gonna put a waypoint here. For some reason it doesn't like this little footpath as a GPS point, so once we get here we'll ride down, but I'm gonna cinematic again. Auto ride. Brady says, respect Mr. J, prefer peace, appreciate those who put themselves in harm's way. I'm glad you made it home, my friend. Same. I wish war didn't exist. But in the same breath, I respect our military personnel. I have too many friends and family who've had to go off. In fact, I lost a friend, not in combat, but while he was in the service. He came home. After like a 17-hour flight, fell asleep at the wheel, got in a car accident, died. So, you guys hold a special place in my heart, man. Hope you know I mean that. Am I going to steal my goods today? Well, that would be a spoiler if I gave that away. Maybe. Would you like to see me steal my goods? Everybody who's watching this that didn't watch, it was either Brandy's stream or Ducky's stream. Everyone who's watching this that didn't see that is like, what's he talking about? Steal his goods. Yeah, I think I'm gonna steal my goods today. As soon as I'm done doing this collectible stuff, which I know isn't the most exciting thing, but it does get us to 10 for 9. And then yeah, we'll do some goods theft. It's cool, man. I think it's pretty cool, and I know other people think it's cool. I was playing with a couple people the other night. They messaged me to see if I wanted to play, and I was like, "Yeah, you want to help me steal Blondie's goods?" And they were like, "What?" Yeah, help me steal Blondie's goods. Also, hello, Wilkie. How are you today, bud? I think I might be enjoying this cinematic stuff too much. Let me get my freaking mug off of there. On a full batch, how do you get out of doing so? I don't know. I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it with a full batch. I like the fact that you can do it at 25 and not have to do a resupply. Essentially, I mean, you lose the 500 XP that you would have gotten from doing the resupply mission. But I've been just stealing goods and then ordering the supplies, and then going off and doing something else while I wait for the supplies to arrive. But yeah, I've been doing it at 25 and 50. I'm gonna do it at 75 today. I think for me, I wouldn't do it at 100. I don't know though. It's good. It's good conversation. Good kind of thing to think our way through. I think Blondie's at 75. I think ultimately what we're gonna do is have Big Tex steal Blondie's goods, because I want to show that even though Blondie loses the goods, she doesn't lose the goods. To me, that's the most important piece. Big Tex gets the 50 materials for stealing the goods at no cost to Blondie. What can answer Monday today? But you're doing good? Good to hear. Had to make it home safe. Mrs. would kill me. Nice. But be home by curfew. She'll send the kids out. Search party. Nice. Yeah, you're probably under stricter orders with her than you ever were in the military, right? Is that a fair? Is that a fair guess? Let me go get this third fossil. But yeah, we're looking good on time today. I haven't even been streaming for an hour yet, so I have time to kind of show off some of the stuff we've been doing, how we get these lobbies set up so we don't get interrupted by anybody, and then also how we're doing this goods thing to the point where I may never have to do a resupply mission ever again unless I want to. Unless it's a daily. I'm probably going to do them anyway because there's an award for it, but still. Should be our third fossil, which should give us 8 on Big Tex. Facts. Yeah. I was never in the military, but I can appreciate that. Alright, so he just got his gold. Get Blondie her gold. Gold. Hey guys, it's all about the setup here. You gotta get to 8, otherwise you can't get to 10. If you try to do this at 7, you would end up, or before 7, you would end up doing yourself a disservice. Alright, so there should be a flower right up the way. Chocolate daisy. Let me see if I can find it on the map. Oh, there's a poacher over there. It's not close enough to cause any problems, so. Am I doing free roam? How do you mean, am I doing free roam? I'm in online. It's somewhere over here. If I can't hear it. Oh, now I hear it. Actually, I can hear it through Blondie's audio. It's back the other way. Or is it? It sounds like it's back this way. The audio is jacked up though. Is it up top more? Hello, flower, where are you? There it is. So let me see if I can pick this using the horse, the equine assistance. Alright, Big Tex gets it. So he can stay on Punisher. Ultimately, Blondie will have to hop off. And then I wonder if I'm running the risk of too many chocolate daisies here, or do I have to figure that out? Free roam events? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what you're asking me. No, I won't be doing the free roam events. Not live during stream, if that's what you're asking. Let's do this one. Should be able to drop collectibles, let you make that sacrifice. Yeah, I agree. A lot of games you can do that. In Horizon, anything extra you have, you can drop. Just leave it right there. In fact, it puts it in a cool little pouch that you can then pick up later. There's an extra collectible here, guys. If you're in this area and you're not trying to do 10 for 9, you might want to grab that one. I figured it would be there, so I went to Eagle Eye. But we're here for the flowers, and only the flowers at this point, because we don't want to mess up our 10 for 9. Where am I from? I'm in the USA. Yep, you are correct. Good guess. What gave it away? My accent? Alright. Our setup is complete. We have 2 of 3 flowers. We have 8 of 9 dailies. And we just need to go get that 3rd flower, which we're going to do kind of back towards Flatneck, and I chose that one for a reason, because when I get to Flatneck, I can show you guys how to set up, how I do the setup. Am I going to do the trail ride this evening? I believe so. The only thing that might catch me up is that Lady Outlaws is on call. It's Friday, Memorial Day weekend. Let me find some wood to knock on real quick. So I'm thinking she's not going to get called in. And in that case, I would be able to attend. And even if she does, I doubt she'll be home much later than 7. It sounds like Brandy might not even start there's a possibility Brandy might not even start at 7. But yeah, I think I'm going to participate. And in fact, if there's enough room, which there should be, I feel like in the past there's been enough room. I doubt we'll get 30 people in the lobby, but you never know. If there's enough room, I might even bring both characters and do what I'm doing right now. Might even switch horses, right? Have Big Tex be the posse leader for a little bit, so we can ride around the Breton like this, and then swap them halfway through. Have Blondie be posse leader so that I can ride Midas. But we'll see. You'll have to tune in and find out. You're from Sisika, but you now set up camp in all 5 states. You like Lemoyne? Yeah, I like them all. Rum and Benadryl works every time for babysitting. Actually, I already committed to Morgan that if we end up doing it, I will let her kind of watch for a little bit. I mean, we're not gonna be doing anything crazy, right? There's no. Picked up the wrong controller. It's not like we're going to be fighting bad guys who will be... Well, we might be fighting bad guys. We shouldn't be fighting bad guys that are using foul language. Plus, she won't be able to hear the audio anyway. So, I don't know. I felt like it'd be a cool thing for her to watch all the horses and different stuff in the game. And then there'll be a... they'll be a... They're usually sleep by 8, so... Alright, where is this one? I check the map again. It's actually a little further, like here. The melatonin, oh dude, the melatonin gummies. I'm glad you brought that up, Mr. J. And I told this story before, so apologies for everybody who's heard it, but have you ever had one of those? Because I slept for like 3 days and wasn't fully recovered. This guy's lost. Is he going to ride into the water? I have to follow this guy for a second. We'll come back for the flower. I'm interested in 10 of 9, but I'm more interested in what this guy's doing. Where is he going to go? Sir? Are you lost? Do you need some help? I'm trying to get you guys a view of this guy. He's just riding around in circles. Sir? Yeah, dude, I felt like I got hit by a truck for like 3 days. So once that happened, I told Lady Outlaws, I'm like, you cannot give those things to the kids anymore, man. I mean, if it did that to my 300-pound frame, I can only imagine what it would do to their poor little frames. It's like, no wonder why this crap works. All right. I didn't see if Big Tex got 10 for 9, but let's see if Blondie does. You would like to join if you can. Are you allowed? You're talking about for later? For the trail ride? I think it's open to everybody. That's a good question to ask Brandy, though. They usually are. You think it would robbing be fun? Alright, so it says 9 for 9. It's never going to say 10 for 9. But we can always check it. It's her 5th time doing all 9 daily roll challenges. In fact, let me hop back off of Punisher. This is where we part ways. Good to see you, big guy. I'll see you later when you steal my goods from me. Let me just check this 10 for 9. Once that nodie goes away, I gotta pick up her treasure map too. For the 435 up rank 2, 5, 8, 10. Very nice, very nice. 2, 5, 8, 10. Yeah, I like the way that looks. I'm calling out Midas. Where is he? That's one thing about not having the mini-map. I never know where he's going to come in from. Midas, there he is. Hey, buddy boy. How's it going? Alright, this is how you do the lobby, guys. First and foremost, I'm going to head over to Flatneck. There's a poker table there. You could use any poker table. Flatneck, Saint-Denis, Valentine, Blackwater. We'll go cinematic. I gotta figure out where Blondie's camp is, though, too, before I move Big Tex anywhere. I don't think I can get a wilderness camp with him. Oh, I can. Look at that. That girl, what's up? How's it going? How you doing today? Definitely can't join now. Oh, my phone is ringing. That TV was muted. It's so annoying. It happens at the same time every day. You know what? I'm actually just going to unpair my phone because we did everything we wanted to do with the phone today. And then that stupid TV will turn off. In theory. Actually, you can turn it off. Blackwater's the quickest one for me. Yeah, same. This one's probably the one I use the least. The other ones are kind of close to fast travel posts, but we were right next to it, so I figured I'd show it on this one. Freaking traffic jam because of the train. Dead girl, you're just in time. You were the one who was asking about this yesterday, I think. How to set up these lobbies. So I'm going to a poker table. I'll be curious if it takes her out of this lobby, though. I'm not going to go through all the steps. There's a lot of it I can't show you. But ultimately, you're going to come here, it'll say play poker. So you go play poker. And then it says host private game. You hold down on square to host private game. Oh, only the posse leader can choose this. Alright, so but anyway, I'll show you that part of it. You get to see that. So let me cancel. Hopefully this will back her out into the lobby. At that point, you'll get a menu. It'll say, I wish I could remember exactly what it says, but you'll have an option to invite other players. So you go, it's like this menu. You just go to invite other players. You find your other character's name, and it'll say, like, invite. So I would invite CT. At that point, I pull up his menu, where it gives you the invites. Same as it would for anything. You know, this invites menu right here. At the same time, I don't accept that invite yet. I push the PS button on my PS5. I go to Game Base. You guys can't see this, but there's an option for Game Base. I click on that. I look at my friends who are online. In this case, I'm looking for CT Band. I click on his name, and there's an option. It'll say joinable. You hit the D-pad down once or twice, I think. It says joinable. And then there's an option to join game after you click joinable. Don't click join game yet. You need to go to your PS4 character, accept the invite. Once it says processing, then you click join game. And that's how you do it. At that point, then it would put CT into this private lobby. And I would just then need to invite Blondie back. There's some error messages at some points in there. Just ignore them. You'll know that you got your second character, or in this case my main character, into a solo lobby or a private lobby, because when you look at your players list, it'll say nearby, and you'll be the only one in there. At that point, you would then just tab over to your friends list and invite your PS5 character back in, go back to your PS5 character, the invite should be sitting there, you accept it, and then that's how you get in. Now sometimes the PS5 character gets hung up, you'll get like a black screen loading screen, and you just need to take your PS4 character and kill him. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I've been having Big Tex kill Blondie in a number of different ways. So yeah, so I might make a video on it. It can be kind of tricky, and it's really complicated to explain, but it really, I mean, again, it probably takes me a minute or two to get this thing set up. So, all right, let's go. Let's look at where her camp is. It's probably down in Gaptooth. No, it's not. Oh, you know what? She's still in the posse. Yeah, I need to drop the posse anyway. So we'll stand down. Posse her up. Outlaws is trapped in the circle. Don't worry, you'll save me. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, because it sounds complicated, but it's easy after you do it. Yeah, it does. Like, I was dreading... I was, like, not even setting it up. I'm like, that sounds way too complicated. I'm not wasting my time. It's not... I mean, it's... I guarantee you I spend less time doing that, getting it set up, than you do parlaying with griefers. I promise you that much. She posseed up. I need to check her map. It says resupply required. I think she's at 75. Normally I wouldn't do this at 75. That's her Moonshine Shack. Okay, she's in Gaptooth. Let me send him to Tumbleweed real quick. Tumbleweed. Why can't I get Tumbleweed on his options? There it is. He's going to Tumbleweed. We're going to send her to camp. This could be good too. I might get like McFarland's. McFarland's is the easiest one to steal. So now we're moving away from how to set up the lobby and into stealing your own goods. Stealing your goods, 101, with Outlaws from the West. Welcome today, class. We're going to be learning how to steal goods. And it's not really stealing, because she still gets to keep them. It's like transferring goods. That's what we're going to call it, transferring goods. So she's posseed up. I'm at 50, good, okay, cool. Yeah, see, I don't mind doing this. Once it gets like 7,500, I'm going to start getting a little twitchy. You guys aren't going to see how it benefits CT, but this is important. I want you to see there's 50 goods here, okay? So we select distant delivery, and we start it up before Crips get agitated.
You know, I really feel like a new man.
Oh, speaking of the camp flag, the camp flag is a myth. Do not leave your camp flag down. Your goods do not cook any faster whether your flag is down or not.
It'll be a bit of a journey, I'm afraid, but the buyer's offering good money.
He looks happy. That's because I am. I moved myself. I was over there. Now I'm down here. McFarlane's. Sweet. Alright, so we've learned a few things in doing this. Let me put... I might actually keep him kind of in this area. Well, maybe we'll go... Alright, I'm moving him. I'm going to put him over here. One of the things I learned doing this is it's really hard solo. It's really hard. It's really hard to play with yourself. No, it's really hard to deliver goods when you're solo. I mean, I'm in a private lobby, so I don't have to worry about griefers or anything, but they're still NPCs. Alright, so Big Tex is making his way kind of around here, area here. So that's number one is, I would recommend stealing your own wagon as quickly as you can. It's not too bad if it's one of the deliveries where there would be a shootout at the end, but if it's one of the ones where the enemies are chasing you, man, it's tough. And the last thing you want to do is have your wagon get destroyed while you're still on on character 1. The character who's delivering the goods. If the wagon gets destroyed, then you run the risk of losing your goods if you close. You have to close out the app and all this. But the way I'm going to do it, you don't have to close your app. You don't run any risk of losing your goods once you steal the wagon.
How do you do?
So he might be a little too close. I need to take him out of cinematic. Oh, there's enemies. And I can't see them because I don't have a mini-map. This is going to get interesting. Any more? No? Alright, let's just hang out here for a little bit. He is too close, I think. I may have botched this by making him be too close. So I'm waiting for the noti to go out. There it is. There's the noti. Rival players can steal the goods. And I have on... Yeah, see, this is the problem.
This here boy's gonna
Alright. Here comes Big Tex. On his mini-map, I see the big red circle. Here he is. Here I am to steal your goods. Just have her hop out. I can't emote her because she's red. I'm trying to. Alright, he has the goods. Let me try this so you guys can still see it. This is where it gets a little tricky as I'm streaming. Really, although, if you were doing this and you weren't streaming, just send your character back to... I can't do that. Just send your character back to camp. Or just have them stay here and open the catalog. There's nothing, you don't need to do anything. Just make sure they don't time out is like the biggest thing, right? The game's prompting me to try and recover my goods. I don't really care about that. Where was I going? McFarlane's? So for the person stealing the goods, you have it on your mini-map, but just to show you guys, the drop-off is like right around here. So I'm setting this waypoint so I can ride Blondie's cinematic. The goal would be to have Big Tex get in front of her a little bit. Let's see if I can do it. That might be too fast of a pace. Alright, so here we go. She's cinematic riding. At this point, whatever enemies would have been trying to hunt down Blondie, NPC enemies, they're gone. They won't attack Big Tex. What I haven't tested yet is if Blondie steals it back, does that make the enemies go away? It might, but I don't really care about that. It doesn't suit my purpose. Yeah. But I do it this way and steal them as soon as possible. One, because I don't want to try and deliver these goods with NPCs chasing me. And two, because if I destroy the wagon at this point, neither character is affected by it. CT will miss out on the materials he would have gotten by stealing the wagon, but he didn't have those to begin with. So it's almost like a break-even kind of deal. I'm trying to catch up to her on the wagon. She's going too fast. And it's like ridiculously foggy. I should have done this during the daytime. Oh, here she is. Let's see if we can get up in front of her without destroying this wagon in the rocky desert. But ultimately, you're just bringing the goods to drop off at this point. And like I said, Blondie doesn't have to be riding. I'm just trying to show you guys exactly what I'm doing. He is struggling to catch up here. It's weird too, like, when you have the two TVs, like I just saw Blondie pass that guy on the horse, CT just passed the guy on the horse. So it's like mini deja vu. So she's gonna idle in 13 minutes. I think we'll get there in time. If I need to, I can always push X on her screen too. If it gets to 5, I'll do that. But anyway, yeah, she's basically leading him through the desert at this point. It's hilarious. I mean, you know, in reality, she should be fighting him to try and get the goods back, but it's another kind of long process, long explanation, but I'm doing this because I want to show you guys, like, Blondie doesn't lose anything. I'll go back to her table later and show you. She'll still be sitting at 50 goods when this is over. And then I should take her. I should have showed you CT's materials. That's really what the benefit is. Well, actually, no. He was halted. He was halted. You saw that message earlier. So he had no materials when I started this. He'll have 50 by the time I'm done. Assuming I don't crash a wagon. If you crash a wagon, you can still take the bags. But you only get like 20 materials for it. And also, one more thing to note, if you're doing this with a posse, each posse member gets the 50 materials. Or whatever they have room for in their camp. When we did it the other day, somebody in the posse only had enough room for 17 materials, so that's what they got. I don't think I'm ever going to catch up to Blondie. Slow down, Midas. Jeez. I'll tell you, everyone talks about Punish being a griefer. Midas is the wild card, man. You never know what you're going to get with him. He's got his own little personality, too. Not bad for ones and zeros. It's funny, you can hear CT every once in a while. Yeah. In the distance. She's almost at the top of the runway here, the on-ramp. There he is again. I'll stop her before we get to the drop-off. I mean, it does take some patience, right? But like I was saying before, when's the last time you got 50 materials doing a resupply? And then, I'm not going to have time to show you guys this, but ultimately what I would do is, when he gets the 50 or 75, steal it right back the other way. Where's she at? She's at 10. Okay, I can stop her. Do that. Let me stop him too, real quick. Alright, let me see if I can find where ultimately we're going to be dropping this off. This is actually the easiest one, I think. The drop-off is right near where I would have delivered the goods anyway. That's it. That's the wagon and the guy waiting for CT to bring the goods home that he stole. So I don't want to get too close because I don't want to screw anything up. But we'll do this. And CT should be coming into frame in about 30 seconds, give or take. We did one the other day. The original destination was Rhodes, and it had us deliver like kind of by the Strange Man's shack in the swamp. I mean, that was so freaking far. So when that happened, I was like, that's it. I'm moving both their camps to the desert, hoping to get McFarlane's for exactly this reason. I mean, I might like teach my kids how to play this game by doing this. Like, just be like, hey, Morgan, push X. Here he comes. You can hear him. There he is. Pull into the yellow circle, and... Oh no! My goods were stolen. 50 for the top or bottom? I must have missed something. Smitefield, it's not a science experiment. I've already experimented with it. So there, now, I just got 50 units of materials added on Big Tex. It said Blondie's goods were stolen. Look at him sitting over there. He's a red dot right now. At least he was during the whole time. I'm going to head down to the fast travel. We'll head back to Blondie's camp. And I will show you she did not actually lose anything. I'll show you how cranky Crips gets, which is my favorite part. Too many variables? Nah, dude, it's easy. Are you kidding me? It's way easy. I mean, I made a couple friends drive my wagon the other day. I was like, hey, you want to steal my goods? And then I made them do all the work. Look at that. 50 goods, y'all.
If at first you don't
Bang!
succeed in all that.
If at first you don't succeed, he says. Look at him, he's all pissed. Screw you, Crips. To me, that's like the most satisfying part. So, technically, I could run this again. However, I did that once. You can't steal it twice in a row. That's why you got to go back and forth. So anyway, let me show you what the benefit was there, right? So Blondie doesn't lose anything. Let me fast travel to... Where's my fast travel post? It sucks not having a mini-map, man. Fast travel, where are you? Yeah, what happened with that sale? Our good friend. We wanted to donate to our good friend. It was a charity cause, Crips. Shut the hell up. LeGras, 12 bucks. It's kind of expensive. I'm just getting her out of camp right now to bring her back to his camp. Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, it's for the top. It is for the top. Yep. Posse. Stand down. Hop back into Outlaws. Go to his camp and show you guys. So he was, remember, we got a notification before saying we were halted and that we needed goods on him. She still needs resupply, which I'll do at some point. But I knew I was hopping back into his posse, so I didn't want to order him. Because then they get stuck. I guess I'm going to shut down the app soon anyway, after the live stream's over. Alright, this Crips is in a much better mood. I wonder why. Look at that. 50. Maybe not quite 50. It's supposed to be 50 though. So what I would do now is you can do a number of things. You can do your resupply, right? If this were Big Tex looking at this, I could do my resupply. I could order my supplies, and then I have the materials to get me to 100, then do the delivery. But what I'll probably do, and I'll do this off stream because I think it's more interesting to see it from the person. The Blondie, right? Blondie's the one who's having the goods stolen, and you guys can't see if I do Big Text right now. You can't see it. But what I would do is send Blondie somewhere near here, right? Let's take a look at it. So this delivery is probably going to be Wallace or Riggs or something like that. I would just have her go camp out. I don't know, like here, maybe. Drop out of the posse, obviously. Have her go camp out over here. have him come back to camp and try to deliver his 75 goods long distance, and have her steal them back so that she gets the 50 materials. So I did this for like maybe 30 minutes the other day during Ducky's stream after I'd mowed the lawn. I was in there kind of talking. My voice was in voice chat in his stream, but I was not in the game. I was in this lobby doing this myself. So I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. But Smitefield, so the idea of Smitefield is you're building up your camp a lot more quickly. You know, if you can ride around and find legendary animals, you're going to fill it up more quickly that way. But I feel like it's the quickest way to build up your camp. If you have two characters and you have two consoles, and you know, I know a lot of people who are already setting up private lobbies for themselves because they have that set up that may not be aware of this. So I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Maybe not the most exciting thing, but I wanted to show you guys that. I wanted to show you guys how I set up the poker table lobby. And that was pretty much all I had for today, I think. Let me see. Is there anything exciting we can do to close out the stream? Let me see what we have left for dailies. Go on call, complete a story mission? No. Free roam events? No. Not really. He has a hideout, I think. Let me fast travel back to McFarland's. Could be interesting to try to do a hideout without a minimap on. I can't even find a fast travel post. Never mind, try to look for enemies. Fast travel back to McFarland's where he is. I'll let him stay out of this. Oh, no, it's a moonshiner. That's alright, we can do that. Actually, is it the moonshiner that's in? That might bug. That's alright, we'll give it a shot. I got some time. Yeah, look at this. Cool. Let's go do that. That's how we'll close out the stream today. I'm going to attempt to do a moonshine bootleg mission. No minimap. Just my big dome in the way. And actually she has arrows too, so we might be able to do this stealthy. Although it's probably a little more challenging to do it stealthy with no minimap. If you guys have questions about any of that stuff, setting up the lobby or what I just did to steal those goods, how I set that up, let me know. I'm available, you know, offline or whatever. I know some of you I'm friends with have my PS account. You can just message me through PS, or if we're friends on Discord. Happy to share the knowledge. That was the whole point of starting this channel. It's weird, there's usually a guy there. Where are all these guys? Where's the still? Still's over there. There's a guy there. First time no minimap, guys. If I had slow and steady, I would just run for it. In fact, I think I have slow and steady. I just don't know if it's ranked up all the way or not. Are they all?
Nope. Zero. Hey, we got him!
Oh,
What do
boy.
you think you're doing here?
Leave me alone.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm out of here. I'm leaving you guys alone. Wait to see if the guy goes back to playing guitar. Trevor Phillips spotted me. Okay, he's playing guitar again. Where was that guy? How come I couldn't see him? Oh, come on, really? Who saw me? Oh, there's another guy over here. Ooh, look at that! Right in the b-hole. It's been a while since I used bow only, too. So it's probably gonna bug now, though. Ooh, language. Well, that guy's dying already. Let's see if I can do that. What? Hide! She doesn't want to hide, I guess. I think that's it. Revenue agent spawned in, so that's good. Nice. Didn't bug. Well, this is kind of an odd place to finish. Let me go back. You know what? Let me see something. I don't want to end with that. Yeah, Trevor Phillips. Yeah, it's the same voice actor. I don't know if you guys know that. He did some of the additional voices for this. Let me go to... What's the closest armadillo? Let's see what this treasure map holds. Maybe we can do a little sunrise or sunset treasure map hunt. I tried to do one the other day. It was just turned into a nightmare, so I just jumped off a cliff. But maybe we'll get a good one. It's raining, so the view might not be that great. Maybe by the time we find it, it'll be better. What did we get? We got some horse meal. But I use a tomahawk. Did I use a tomahawk yesterday? I must have. I don't remember that. Alright, all my logging and club rewards are done. Hawkseye Creek. Well, let's see. Maybe I have another one. Let's save the Hawkseye Creek one. Maybe I can troll you guys with Burn Your Wine Drop. 2 days in 1 week.
It's a decent town. Boy, would I like a vacation from this place.
Decent town. Literally everyone here is dying.
Be seeing you.
Is it 4? It's 3. Let's see. What I got? Oh. Cumberland Forest West or Hawkseye. I feel like that's probably closer to a fast travel, right? This I have to go Strawberry, then down. I'm gonna do this one. We'll save the Hawkseye Creek one. It's raining anyway, so it's not like we're gonna get a view, but there's a chance we could get a pretty cool view here. We'll go to Valentine. There's a chance the sun might come out. Tomorrow. What did I say? Valentine. Mr. Johnson's in Cumberland? You got it. Why not just do a local instead of a long distance? You can't steal a wagon when it's local. You can blow a wagon up, and that's what griefers do, but you can't actually steal it. At least not in my experience. I'm sure someone in chat can confirm. Or tell me I'm crazy. Oh, Kratos is here. Kratos! Bud. You're working. You, can you hear me right now? I want to show you something. Let me know in chat if you can actually hear me. Thought the goods pop out of a wagon, you can pick up the bags. Yeah, and well, but the bags, you're gonna get less credit for it. That was, we accidentally destroyed one after we had stolen it. And the posse leader only got 20. And I think the posse members might have only gotten 10. So you can do that. You can blow up the wagon and do it, but you're gonna get less materials. So I wouldn't do it unless if your camp is more than 50% filled and you don't have enough room for the 50 goods. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, Kratos can hear me. Can you see me? Kratos, can you see me? You were asking about photographs of bats the other day, and I had a good experience earlier that I think you could benefit from. So I went to Elysian to get small animals to donate today. I went inside the cave, and I went like really inside the cave to see if I could find some rats. And while I was in there, the bats that spawn at the front of the cave spawn back in. So I'm up here, right? And I'm making my way back down the cave, and as I'm getting ready to come out, the bats are hanging upside down. I feel like if you can do that, if you go slowly enough, you might be able to get your picture of a bat that way. If the bell tower I showed you the other day doesn't work, try that. They're still alive. One was still hanging from the top of the mouth of the cave, so try that. Kratos, can you see me? Guys, it's Friday. I'm in such a freaking good mood. You guys are awesome. 400 subs, man. 400 subs. I mean, you guys were awesome before that, but you sure know how to make a boy feel good. Alright, what happened to my treasure map? This is gonna be hard to do without a mini-map, too. It's funny, people always challenge me to do CTAs without a mini-map. Maybe we'll get there by doing this. Maybe I can train my brain. Oh, there's a hideout over here now? Oh, that one has a Gatling gun. I might need to get this treasure map. If it's raining still, I might need to go do that hideout. Of course, we're probably not gonna... It's probably gonna despawn before I find the treasure. Watch out, turkeys. Is it under the overhang? Oh, we got some buzzing going on. Is it over here? I think it's over here. 19. Whoa, settle down, Midas. Maybe it's not over here. Where is this thing? It's back the other way now. Come on, it's not even really... I guess it's kind of a cliff. Oh, rain's going away. It's got to be under here. I was over here one time with big text on a treasure map, and there was like some random. This is before the days of private lobbies, and I think he thought he could take my treasure. He was like following me around, and then I pulled the treasure map out. He tried to like go up to the box and everything too. It's kind of funny. If you use the new binoculars to see the yellow bubbles, really? Third time's a charm? Yeah, man, like I said, dude, it was a rare thing. I don't remember ever seeing that before. So, exactly one. Exactly one. Let me see if that hideout's back over there. I don't know. Although, we are getting some nice... It turned into a pretty nice day here. Where's Midas? I left him back over that way, right? There he is. Let's do... thinking... Maybe here? I don't know. This is a new one for me. I can't see it anyway. I don't know why I didn't even bother with that. Looking for a cliff or a view. The sun's kind of high in the sky. What time of day is it? Oh my god, it's morning. Oh right, because this is east. I'm trying to get you guys a good, cool view. Here we go, look at that. Factory's over there though. That's not a great view. Overlooking the factory. I don't know. I just don't know. There we go. This might be cool. Yeah, but it's the factory though. Okay, ignore that those clouds in the factory. Oh, there's a bird up here. There we go, look at that. Guys, thank you so much for 400 subs. I really do appreciate it. I'm looking forward to 100 more and beyond that. You know, who knows what's possible. But, like I said, last year this time we were chilling with like 25 subs and it's like 3 people in here every day. So the fact that you guys come in here and interact with me, it means so much. I didn't really prepare anything. It's not like a acceptance speech at an award show or whatever, but I really do want you guys to know I appreciate it. And hopefully you keep coming back for more. Hopefully you appreciate this new series I'm doing, Adventures of Big Tex and Blondie. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so we're gonna keep doing it as long as I'm having fun with it, as long as you guys are enjoying it. But we talked about it a little bit. I just want to touch on it one more time, guys. It is a 3-day weekend here in the United States. I know it's like the unofficial start of summer. You guys probably have big plans, get outside, do some barbecuing or whatever. Do keep in mind our military service members, the brave men and women who keep us safe, keep our country safe. You know, whether you're opposed to war or, you know, politics and stuff like that doesn't matter to me. I think we need to take a step back and remove it. You know, remove the politics. You can still have your thoughts on aggressive behavior from politicians and stuff like that and still respect our military members, and I ask that you do that. I ask that you take a minute this weekend to think of them and keep them in your hearts. Alright guys? Till next time, take care. Bye.